Hello Minecrafters and welcome back. We are now on episode 6. I have been doing a lot of mining, and I mean a lot of mining, hours and hours, but anyways, I've got my cobalt, I got the ardite so that I could also make the molten mani ullion, I don't know, the molten mani. So we're going to work on some tools that will make mining a little easier. We'll eventually get into running a quarry, but in the meantime, I've got a couple of setups that I use for mining by hand. I'm going to be making a different hammer and a different pickaxe. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that, and I don't want to melt those down. Okay, so I've got I want the cobalt on the bottom first because that's what I want to pour first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cobalt head. Now I know a lot of people do paper on some of the parts just so they can get a few more of the enchantments or abilities on there. I'm not one of those. I tend to just go with what it comes with. That way I don't like using the paper because I like the higher durability. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the hammer head out of cobalt and the pickaxe head out of cobalt as well. And the reason for this is pretty much the mining speed. See if I got my book on me. Book's up here. If you go through here, and I will pass it first time, of course. Did I pass it again? Good grief. It needs a clickable index. Cobalt. Mining speed of 14. Your ardite is 8. And even your mani is mining speed of 9. So it does have a good mining speed. It'll mine pretty much anything that you're going to run across. So that's normally what I go with. Let's see, I don't need that one. I need the plate. Pretty much the rest of this is going to be with the mani. So we'll go ahead and run through these. And then once I get these poured, I'll start on the upgrades that I'm going to put on them. Don't need that. Don't need that. See, I've got you, got you. I need you one more time. I do believe. See the hammer, yep, 2 plates, heavy rod, and the head. So there's my 2 plates. I've got the head. So now I need the tough rod. I've already got that. Binder handle. So I want to go with that one first. Now I'm keeping an eye on it because I'm pretty sure I got enough, but I'm just wanting to double check because it does use this pretty quick. Oh yeah, looks like I got 9 extra. Okay, then I'll go ahead and put the forms up. And then I'll put together my tools. So first of all, just the regular pickaxe. I'm going to take the cobalt, the mani, and that'll give me my regular pickaxe. Then I want to go over and make the hammer, and then that gives me that one. Effective durability almost 30,000. The actual durability of almost 24,000. The reason the effective is higher is because of the reinforced 2. And as you can see right now, it's got a mining speed of 4.26, which I haven't figured out since it starts off at what, 12? But when you put it all together, it drops it. So, but that's what we're getting ready to fix next. I want a little of that and that And I think that's all I want from there. Okay, so what I want to do, and I'll actually do this in a regular table because I can do more of it at one time. Now this I want to go pretty much all out as fast as it can. So alright, that's one level. We'll start on the next level. And I believe that's all my slots. So that's full speed right there. So we're now at 1266. And that will dig pretty quick. Now the next thing I want to work on is you. And this is going to take quite a bit. Actually, I want to wrap that all the way around. Unfortunately, this is all I've got. So that'll have to do for now, but it is at Fortune 2. My mining speed's higher on this one. Why is that? I am confused. I am very confused. Well, I guess the hammer is slower because it's mining a larger area. If you've never seen the hammer work before, it does a 3x3 area. So, but anyways, all right. So I've got that one full, and I've got 2 modifiers left on this one. That's all my redstone. I'm gonna wait on that, but because one of the things I'm wanting to do is put repair on both of them, and I'm gonna put silk touch, and of course increase the slots on them. And that's what I meant by I've been mining a lot. If you don't know how to make these, this is an apple wrapped around with blocks of gold. So a lot of resources went into this. So I'm going to take that and that. And what that does is you'll notice there it goes from, see where it says cobalt, there's nothing under it. Well, here under cobalt there's 1 modifier remaining. And then for the second one, a block of diamond and a super apple, and that'll give me 2. Because what I'm wanting to do next is I'm going to take, if I can get this to do right, okay, and I'll just use this one over here to get the nuggets. Take string and wrap it around a golden nugget, and you get silky cloth. Well, then you take the silky cloth and you cross it over an emerald, and you get a silky jewel. And then you can take, and you can actually do it in this table too, I believe. Yep. You take your hammer, you put the silky jewel on it, and it will give you the silky modifier, which is silk touch. Now, I like using the hammer with silk touch for a couple of reasons. One, that way I can bring back the materials and use them in the machines. And some machines you'll actually get more from it by using the ore than you would using fortune, depending on what machines you use and things like that. But that way I've got the option. But the biggest reason is when I'm out mining, by getting it via Silk Touch, all of the coal, the diamonds, all of the things that break apart, the lapis, things like that, the ones that break apart into multiple items, by gathering with Silk Touch, you don't use nearly as much inventory. And the second one I'm going to put on is auto repair. So as long as this is on my hotbar, it's going to be repairing itself. So then I don't have to worry about taking it back and repairing it and things like that. And that's just using a ball of moss. Let's see. Don't have a lot of redstone left, so I'm going to hold off on doing the other modifiers on that one for now. And I will just put that there for later. And I'll go down and show you, this is what I've been using, and I just bring it back, throw more iron on it to repair it, which is, it's cheap to repair, but it's not something you want to use for an extensive period of time, simply because it is slower and it won't mine as much as many of the different things. But I'm going to show you the difference between what I was mining with and what I'm going to be mining with. And we'll just start here. But yes, as you can see, it does a decent job. But when you switch over to this, that's five strikes, or five blocks deep. And you can do some pretty serious mining that way. And the cool thing is you can or what I'm doing to place the torch is you'll notice I have the torches to the right of the tool. Well, anytime you right click while holding one of these, it will try to use whatever is to the right of it. So if you'll notice, I've still got the hammer in my hand, but when I right click, it places that torch. So you don't have to change things around, stuff like that. I know I saw something on the wall over here. Grab that. Oh, there's some iron. Go ahead and get it. There we go. Needed more redstone anyways. Nope. And I do need to make an excavator as well, simply because of all the stone that drops. And so that's it. That will make mining much more efficient, especially if I can remember which way was out. Oh, come on. There we go. And but yeah, that should make the mining much more efficient and faster. And like I said, it's going to use, now I don't even have this running right now, I've got it locked. I'll get to the next place I'm going real quick, and I'll unlock that and make use of it to free up even more inventory space. But yeah, having the upgraded tools does make it a whole lot easier. And trying to remember, actually no, that lava place was down here on the bottom on the other side. I wanted to go back and show you, last episode I showed getting some lava from different areas. Eventually I'll go into the Nether and pull lava, but I had set this up down here when I was digging out. We got a barrel filled up over here, but I wanted to show you what it cleared out. All of this was lava, and as you can see, well, we got diamond there. There's a bunch of sulfur, but like I said, all of this was filled with lava. And so, I mean, you can see back here in the very back corner where the barrel filled, and so it wasn't pulling anymore. But yeah, this is the area that we cleared by using the pump and all that. Oh, I was gonna. Okay, you see the little lock on it now. If you sneak and right click, now it is set to just pick up, and now it's set to refill. And now it's just set for regular. What I normally do is set it to refill. And we'll take... I've not used it with stone yet. I'm guessing it'll pick up stone, but I'm not positive. It does not pick up stone. Well, isn't that interesting? Picks up cobblestone, but not regular stone. So I'm going to have to find another backpack to see if I can get it to work with the stone. But anyways, there is a couple of other things that can make use of, and might be showing you those today as well. Let's see. Nice. 2 instead of 1. Okay, so I was in Nether doing a lot of stuff. Killed a blaze, and if you have the morph mod on whatever you're playing and you do anything in the Nether, get a bow, find a way to kill a blaze, because going into the Nether as a blaze is probably one of the most beneficial things you can do. And the reason I say that is because it makes you fireproof. If you fall into lava, if you're digging and lava comes down on top of you, you take no damage. Other blazes, for the most part, all the damage that they do is with the fireballs, and that does no damage to you. If you run into them, or if you're working, if you're working a spawner or something like that and killing a bunch of blazes to get the blaze rod, when they spawn, if you're standing on top of the spot where they spawn, you'll take a heart, maybe half a heart, whatever, of damage. But it makes a big difference in what you're able to do as far as working in that area. So, and it appears that I am out of food, and that is actually something that I want to work on. So let me get a few things together, clear out my inventory, get reset, and we're going to look at possibly getting a farm going. So I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back, and I think I might know exactly what I want to try and get done. I'm not going to be able to finish it up in this episode though, but we're going to make a swing at it, see what we can get done. One thing I've done is I went ahead and made a diamond chest for storage, and went ahead and made a hardened energy cell, and I've got it set in front of the cables there charging up. I guess I could go get my other magmatic, but we'll just let that run for a little bit. But also went and found my lumber axe, cut down some rubber wood trees to get the raw rubber. That way I could cook those up. All smelting, yeah, it should do that. Let's see, make sure it puts out the right thing. But one of the things I want to make is a harvester, and in this I'm going to need raw plastic, which is why I needed to go and get that. Does it run? Yep, okay, it's run through. And let that run a little bit. because then I've got to run this back through if I'm not mistaken. Yep, because then I got to turn it into raw plastic, and then that's used to make that. So, how much have I got? 6. Alright, I'll pull that out. Let the last of that run through. Snag it, run it through again. I guess one of these days I need to make the upgrades for this. It would make things a lot quicker. And that'll snag 3 at a time. Let that run through. Go ahead and find a few things I need. I need to get a couple of shears. So that'll be 4. As long as I don't overshoot my table. What was that other? Gold axe? Yep. Electrum. I about burned off all my gold from doing that other stuff, which I guess I've got the stuff sitting over there still. I could get it if I need to. But for now, and yep. I hit the other table, use that. And one thing I do is I tend to put more than one crafting table out, especially since you've got these that will hold the parts. And what I'll do is I might craft something over here and something over here and something on that one up top. That way I can just, if I'm in the middle of crafting something and I need something else, I can just switch off to another table and fix it over there. And I mean, they're cheap to make, my goodness. Alright, so stone and more plastic to get the machine frame. And how much is that going to make? I think that'll be enough. And 3 stone. How you like me now? Okay. Wow. Alrighty then. Might help if I make the right thing. It's supposed to be an axe. Okay, just like right now. I'll switch over here and make an axe instead of a pick. And now we've got our harvester. Now what I'm going to do with this is, well, let's see if I can find my wrench. I guess I need to make one of those little tool holder things and just hang it up on the wall. That way I can find what I'm looking for when I need it. I'll grab that. So now I've got my harvester, I've got some power, and I got a box. And what I want to do is go ahead and sleep. But one of the things I'm going to need is a good bit more rubber to process and stuff like that. So I want to go out and see if I can't find a tree. And I'll be right back once I find the tree I'm looking for. Okay, and I think I have found the tree I'm looking for. We're going to find out. Yep. Mine Factory Reloaded Rubber Tree. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to work. This is kind of an experiment. I've not actually done it before. It's one of those things I've always been curious about. Never really had the opportunity to do it, or really the need. But I don't really want to make a tree farm right now. So I'm gonna see if this will work, and if it doesn't, Then I might try another way and see if I can make it work. But anyways, so we're going to place that facing the tree. And I'm going to take my diamond box and put it here. And then I'm going to take my power supply and put it there. And then I'm going to output power to the bottom. And we're going to watch this eat the tree. It's got a little spruce, some rubber. So yeah, that's certainly one alternative. Okay, I guess it's hitting a couple of different trees here. Which is interesting because there's no upgrade on this, so it's pretty much whatever it hit or started off with in that first 3 square area. But apparently whatever tree it recognizes at that point, it will finish out that tree. So, I mean, it's clearing the leaves all the way up here. Is it done? Or is it full? Oh, it ain't full. But I got saplings. Oh, it must still be doing something. Yep, it's still pulling saplings. I'll bet it's still clearing leaves. Yep, it's still clearing leaves. And I don't know, I don't guess I have any need for the leaves, so not really any need to turn on the collection of those. I'm interested to see if it's going to take all the branches. How much power have I got left? Oh, I got plenty of power. Yeah, got quite a bit of rubber now. And so what are you doing? Did you finish? I can't really tell. Well, it's still using energy. Quite a bit, actually. I guess it's still clearing leaves. Oh. Put those back in. I wonder what happened. Yep, it's still clearing leaves. I'm not sure where from, but now I've got almost a stack. Yeah, it's still clearing leaves. I can see where it is now. And I tell you what, it certainly beats doing it with an axe, even a lumber axe, because a lumber axe won't clear one this big. I don't believe. At least if it will, I haven't ever been able to get it to. But I think that's where we're going to leave off today. Is we have started the harvester. And we've got plenty of rubber now for some of the other things from Mine Factory Reloaded. We've got plenty of saplings, so we can start our own farm now if we want to. But yeah. Next, I'm probably going to see about making a cow farm so that I can have some steak and have something to eat, because I'm not real big on eating bread. I mean, you know, the wheat farms and all are easy, but I ain't real big on those. Not real big on baked potatoes unless it's in real life and with a steak. So may as well grab some cows and make a farm and go that way. So that will probably be what we start on next, if I can get out of the tree here. And interesting. I can't tell if it's still doing it, but anyways, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe learned something. Maybe had a laugh. I'm not sure. But anyways, if you enjoyed this, if it helped you out in any way, please leave a like. And if you'd like to be notified when we post up next time, make sure to subscribe so you can get that notification in your email box. But most of all, just hope you'll take care and God bless.